Is that on the same day or?
It's the same day. I can choose actually, so I'm just doing the same day so I don't go back. I'm like, I might as well play on one day.
Wait, how does that work? What do you mean you get to choose?
I like, they say it on the website, it's like, it's either day. No! I was like, oh, I wonder how that's going to be.
Yeah, how does that work?
I hope it's all in one day so I don't go back.
Maybe they just choose whoever wants to play on Saturday. That's the cool.
Yeah, I'll probably do Saturday just because to get it over with.
Yeah.
It just sucks I didn't get to like my J2TI. Like I messaged them. I told them like, hey, how far am I on the wait list? And they said, oh, since you ordered a bit late than usual, it's like it'll be coming around October 20th, or they'll ship mine at October 20th, not 15th. So that's gonna be like October 30th.
Yeah.
Oh god. So I was thinking, I got so pissed off, like I should just get to Hirachi or something.
Okay.
But then the guy told me, don't get the Hirachi because there's a new one coming out, Hirachi X Alpha. I'm like, with these new technology paddles, like all at once.
Yeah.
When I needed the most.
You guys like doing carbon fiber.
Yeah. They're banning the gearboxes too, which I heard. Again,
they're banning it?
Yeah, because it's all, you know how thermoform, they add thermoform to like the corners? The gearbox new one, they added everywhere. Called the new one. I think so. I think it's one of the new ones they banned it because it's like they're so fast around everything, even inside the which I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie, that one was like way more power than yours. It's kind of crazy. It sucks. Yeah.
I mean, like, it doesn't matter how powerful. Like, it's actually uncontrollable.
Right. Yeah.
It's straight up.
Kevin is actually insane for trying to like. He has that, but he's not willing to like drive.
He doesn't drive at all.
Yeah, he only wants to draw. I'm like, there's no way you're using that paddle for that.
Every gearbox player I met are drivers.
Yeah.
And then the sound of the house is scary. When I hear that, it's going fast.
Yeah, you see the ones.
We was I already ruined it. I ruined it. This is like the second day I already ruined it because like
I always ruin my own shit. Yeah, at certain point I just stopped using this shit.
You know, but then like I don't know, it's cool. It adds like the extra weight.
I like that brand because it's like only solid colors.
Yeah.
But like I destroy it so fast that I'm like, I'm just gonna keep buying it over and over again. There's no point.
I regret not getting a gradient one. I looked at this like maybe the gradient was the choice. I was like,
nice. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, we got one more.
Yeah, it's alright. I thought more people would be coming today.
Me too.
I was stuck in traffic though on the way up. And I was like, yeah.
Oh! But yes, right
in the corner.
And then tomorrow I might watch the Padres game. That's why I might not. Good Arbors. It's 2-2, I think, right?
Yes.
That's crazy.
We got away.
It's poetic.
Away, right?
This is so poetic, 2-2. And it has to be like that.
Yeah, it should be a
sixer.
Are those Ruby? This is Ruby. I was about to get a Ruby one.
Oh, nice.
On eBay.
Oh, yeah.
I need a doubles paddle by Fortnite. I don't have a doubles
paddle.
This is my secret. This generally tops me. So when I dink it, it pops up so high. I have to ricochet back. I have to move my arm back.
That's a nice
to absorb the shot.
I see. You want more of like a
control paddle. This is too floppy. And
you
then
want to play with the Ruby?
Ruby?
I do have it on me. Yeah, I got back from Ferdy. Because Ferdy was using it, and I just got it back.
Okay. My sensei was using the Ruby. That's all he said.
But then my friend, I mean not friend, my other med sensei told me like, don't get the Ruby. Just get the J2K. It's good.
I'll be real. I do think the J2K is good.
I tried to J2K. Oh, it's so smooth.
I think what the J2K has is that it's like it has more pop.
I think more plush. More plush. It's like smooth.
It's like there's more power. Yeah, it's more flash.
And then it's like balance. Good balance. You can just add weight to it. I had to wait till mine's like heavy. I get tired of carrying it. Okay. The J2TI will change my game.
Oh, dude, I'm so excited for that.
I can't wait for it to come.
Oh, I wish I ordered that earlier.
No, but even if you ordered it earlier, it wouldn't come on time, I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
You ordered it. You should ask them like what place you are, and then
I ordered it literally 2 days before you asked me. I know that's just late, bro. Like,
yeah, that's
if
true.
yours is coming on the 20th, mine's like 25th or something.
Yeah. She's got a Rachi X like Kevlar. And I learned from this guy like stop driving with their shop. Why not? He's like it's like because people you play 4Ls, they counter it so bad.
Oh yeah.
They counter it hard.
Dude.
Okay, you're right.
So like
That's what my sister told me too.
Yeah, the thought process around drives is your drive needs to keep them back. If your drive's not good enough to keep them back, then you shouldn't really be forcing the drive.
Yeah.
You should be forcing the ball.
Yeah. Unless they really suck. Unless they're like rec players. Yeah. I know some.
I mean, all 3-5. 3-5, yeah.
Beggars.
Yeah.
They all drive, but their drives aren't good enough.
And they're all out drives, so you
It's like by the.
Yeah, no, yeah.
By
So
the
it's like, yeah, it's
hole,
either out drives or there's drives with like no like purpose.
Yeah.
So it's straight up just most of their shots are always in the middle. They're not trying to hit anything with the drives to like space, apply pressure, stuff like that.
Yeah. I get that. I see you took the prime now. After that one time you got a you got 2 primes
I
right
bought 2 packs, so I gotta get rid of it.
there. You like it?
I like it. It's also pretty cheap too.
Is
20
it?
bucks, 20 bucks or 12 is pretty good.
Is it at Costco? I thought
I
Gatorade
bought
was
it on Amazon, dude.
Oh.
Yeah. It's super cheap, man. Like, aren't you used to gave me a scare when you were talking about it?
No, actually,
Like they just put random shit.
They do. I don't trust them.
yeah, no, actually. They market electrolytes as an actual thing. Just comes with 300 milligrams of electrolytes.
Yeah, at least they use coconut water.
Oh yeah, I can taste
feel like
that. I
that's
taste
probably
that.
like the flavor.
I noticed one thing. I played against Moros, full account. They don't do it. They drop everything. They take everything, and then it's like they wait for the perfect time. Aggressive thinking. Aggressive thinking.
The idea is like whoever attacks first usually loses because you're like the person counter punching is faster. You can't react to it.
And they see you kind of like and they just got
Yeah, that's like way more. That's way more common in like higher levels where they're actually using their eyes to pay attention to like how your body's moving, how your body's constricting, like where you're holding your paddle.
I know, it's not correct. They see it. Oh yeah.
Even looking at like your grip, if you're like already holding like your regular forehand, going like semi-western or something like all the time, it's hard for you to like switch like into a continental fast enough. And if you do, then they're gonna aim for your chicken wing or something like that. That's why they're like playing the short-paced game. Or not short-paced, but playing the short game. They're playing high-paced shots. And they're just trying to move you, basically. And they're just trying to find a gap. And then once the gap shows up, they exploit it.
This is why shading is so important.
Yeah, you have to move with your partner. That's like the biggest thing.
And then I think one thing I noticed is like I always ask people like, okay, you do shading, right? And then the person shading, that their left side is open, right? What if hypothetically, like, is it possible to counter that? Let's say like you see them shading, and the way to counter that is their opponent's shading.
So basically, when you're moving, so the idea is like you have like this. Yeah, you have a tether. So essentially, you have to think about that you're tethered with your homie the entire time. You guys are moving laterally with each other. If your homie's moving wide, you're shading, right?
I saw a glitch.
Covering the space that he wouldn't be covering since he's going wide. But as a result, whatever shot your homie is hitting, you're bringing the game where you guys are. So the idea that they should be trying to attack that spot, it's harder because your homie's hitting the shot either in the middle where you guys are creating the space. Like if you're thinking like the court is moving with you, right? Like the lines are essentially moving with you. Then like you're hitting in the middle to reset the point, bring it back to the neutral slot. So you can't really hit towards like the empty gap and exploit as hard. And if they do, it's a harder shot because it will usually go higher. Right?
It's a kill shot.
Yeah, and it's a kill shot because your partner is in the middle, right? Like
Because you're shading.
if you're over here and you're like really wide, your homie's already covering like legit the middle. Like this half plus the middle, they can just like come in. If they're like anticipating, which you should be anticipating. If they're trying to do something like that, right? you just have to figure out like areas where it's like, okay, is this a play? Am I hitting it straight at them? If I'm hitting it straight at them, then it's like you're playing a 50-50 game. It's like, okay, it's either hit the winner or they're probably going to counter punch it. You're not going to do that.
I think that's one thing I need to know is anticipation, and then like it's just patterns, recognizing patterns. Like your paddle pass. There's an example that you can see here. There's people who stay here because they know it's gonna come back here, or here. Like it's patterns. So I think I should work on.
Yeah, there's a lot of patterns. Like I guess like the most key thing is to just like recognize, just to make it easier on you to like hyper focus on your points. Is to always focus on the ball. Not even like just looking at your opponent, just focus on the ball, where the ball trajectory is going, because it doesn't really matter what shot your opponent is going to hit. If you know the trajectory of the ball, you can already like figure out what kind of shot is coming back. So you don't really have to like overload yourself with too much information and think too much about too much, or think too much like at that time, because like the reaction time is like post.
Hey, we got some thinking in. We got some thinking.
Think about what's happening with the ball, so you just gotta look, just like keep your eyes on the ball, and then once you get an idea of like, oh dude, this guy's probably gonna like do like a toss spin, like toss with two or something like that. It looks like he's primed, like his paddles are really high up. Even if I'm like not noticing that his paddles high up, just like peripheral vision on where the ball is coming covering his slicer. And then like the easiest pattern to like you guys should always do is just always take it up in the air. If they hit high pace shots like top spin, try to slow down the pace with slice. And like vice versa, if they hit slice to you guys, you hit high pace with top spin. Because you want to slow down their pressure and you want to apply your own pressure.
Thank you.
That's how you win the points. Obviously, like when you apply the pressure, though, like put yourself into a vulnerable spot where it's like you're the one forcing it. But if you're just very consistent on getting that possible, you don't even have to like do the motion like fully. Just remember like if you keep it like this, like in most cases, you're not gonna always have the position where you can do like one of those tennis like this. It's really hard. If you just keep it simple, keep it to the basics, and you just get your top spin like this, straight up, then the shot will be different. Because you're also like shorting the swing. You're not doing too much. If you're shorting the swing, then you know how much you're putting into it. You're not really like over-exaggerating. That's basically.
You gotta do sense in that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, one thing I also want to talk about is like, let's say the return a shot, and return it back. If it's near my vicinity, and you're still coming up, I'll get the ones in front. Because you're rushing up and it's easy. You know when you're rushing, you do like that. Like when they return it back, and it's near my vicinity, I'll get it. Okay. Someone told me to do that. If their return to shot is kind of towards mine, and you're like in section, personally, I'll take it. Because you're running out.
Yeah, you want to like protect your partner.
Because your partner could be, they don't want, it's worse for you to do this. For me, I can just counter.
Right.
Push them back.
Right.
I think that's what you should.
No, I'm on the same page. I've been trying to work on that.
It's a
Pretty
form
much
of
like
shading.
coaching, yeah.
Coaching and shading at the same time, like you track the ball. If you see right here.
Right.
And when I notice you're still up back there, you're still just do the same thing.
Pretty much like what Nathan does. I think Nathan's a really good reference.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he just goes straight to middle.
And he's
yeah. It's just like fuck, dude.
They're two like polar opposites, but they complement each other.
Yeah.
I mean, they stack.
They stack.
Because Nathan's up there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Sorry.
Which, I'll be honest with you, I don't think they're debating as effectively. Like, literally, the game plan on how to beat that is you're just always hitting the passing shot straight. That's legit all you need to do.
Like straight at like the middle.
You know they're not. They haven't been unwinding.
When they're stacking.
Yeah, they hit down the line.
Hit down the line.
Always hit down the line.
Yeah.
If you're hitting down the line, on right side, hit down the line, and then on left side, you're hitting cross. That's how you beat your side.
Left side hit.
Because the idea is, technically, yes, I don't want to put it that way, but the idea is, since Nathan is always coming up, like, straight up. That's like the game plan. They're not like they're always actually putting themselves into a staggered position,
No.
which is very vulnerable because when